creates the need to go on live, but it hits like a hankering. The hankering to go live comes out of the blue and must be regarded. In the hotel in Montreal, about to make an espresso. Do I need one? Doubt it. Doubt it. Do I want something to do? Do I want to begin a thing? Do I want to spend a small amount of time on a small, tiny mission that will be over soon? 100%. Only reason I'm doing it. So, while we wait, how are you guys? I never ask how you are, mostly because I can't hear your answer. But that doesn't stop some people from thinking that I make my Instagram stories all about me. It's very Saturday today. No, it's Friday. It's Friday today. I don't know. Summer makes everything feel like a Saturday. It's Friday. Oh, Saved by the Bell. Saved by the gurgling sound of an espresso, caffeine content of which I can't be sure. I can only figure out what the caffeine was, not what it is. So if I run to the bathroom in the next 30 seconds, I'll go like, that was a strong one. Really never know. Also, have you noticed lately that Nespressos aren't stopping when they used to stop? I feel like Nespressos used to do like the espresso amount, and lately Nespressos have just gone rogue, and they're just, you'll turn around and turn right back around to the Nespresso, and the thing's still going, and it's overflowing the cup. I do not know what's happened with these Nespressos. We're waiting for a guest to join us. You know, the selfie-facing camera has made us all experts on lighting, and especially when it's no good. And this is no good, but it is what it is. I tried to bring you in there, sir. What do you think it was? Are we having international relations problems? What is happening? Hold on. I can't see now. Try it again. Where am I? I'm in Montreal. Up here to do a show with Dave Chappelle tomorrow. You can actually set the amount, just keep the button down the time you wish. Oh, that's interesting. Hey, let's try it right now. So you're telling me, I'll use a decaf so I don't use a precious leaded one. I may have to just drink this one just to. What's up, Lock-In? Very excited to play your festival soon after a small decompression break from a very wonderful tour with Dead & Company. Okay, so you're telling me if I hold down, let's be a little more interesting here, okay? But if I hold it down and I go, that's how long I want, I'll tell you what I think a double should be. That the next time I do it, not true. Not true. Why would you tell me a thing like this? Why would you tell me a thing like this is possible and it's not? Everyone's an expert. Everyone's an expert. To sound like you have an answer is to sound correct online. It's something I would have done, though. That's something I would have done. Been like, I got this one. I got this one. I'd be wrong. I saw an Instagram story last night and someone wrote, whose man is this or something like this? And it was like, WHO''S. And I was like, nope, it's WHOSE. And like right before I was going to correct, which was a really dicky thing to do, I looked it up and the person was right, that it's WHO''S. So, you know what? But you were trying to be helpful, and there's really nothing that I can say that I'm upset about because you're trying to help. Well, I don't know. Well, the guest is being shy now. I don't know why we couldn't connect. I don't know if he had to go somewhere. Let me see who wants to. All right. I don't want to take too much of your times. A lot of man hours being lost right now to me. Just looking for where the guest would have been, but I don't know. I'm not even getting a text from the guest. Hey, you know what I realized very recently? I have these marks on my nose. I've always, like, in the last 10 years, I've had, like, these little broken blood vessels on my nose. And this is actually just the remnants of a zit. I haven't had a zit on my nose in, like, 20 years. And I took it as a sign that my youth is not over. And I actually really dug it. So young people out there, there will come a day, believe it or not, where acne is kind of like fun and cute. And you look in the mirror and you go, son of a bitch. Instead of like, I'm canceling my plans. I used to cancel plans from acne. When you get older, you just kind of giggle at it. You're like, look at that shit. And hopefully, even at your age, you do. Because there's really nothing to it. But I realized what creates like these little broken blood vessels the other day. When I put a hoodie on, or sweatshirt on, I really kind of go hard on the bridge of my nose. I kind of let it rest there on the bridge of my nose, and then I really pull it. I think that that's from me putting a shirt on and going like this and ripping apart the blood vessels that are in my nose. That's what I think. I'm no scientist. I can laser the broken blood vessels. Is this the same person who told me that I could set preset amount of time on an espresso? Can we run back the chat? Because you would take my whole face off. What is... oh, let's see who's around. I might pull someone in. Let me see. Text me if you want me to pull you in. Yeah, I can't. Can't find my. Okay, it's no fun. It's no fun. I gotta go anyway. So, you know what? Sometimes more frequent, shorter hellos are easier to deal with. Okay, I will marry you. Well, Morgan, what's the question? You said you have tons of questions. What's the question? I was thinking yesterday about like when you get older, people don't like when you like say, "Can I ask you a question?" People don't say like, "You already did," or when someone asks like, "What do you?" When I ask them, "What are you doing?" and they used to go, "Talking to you." I think it's nice that that's out of the way. It's nice that that's out of the way. Hey, thanks, Charlie. It's a KitchenAid. Charlie Puth on tour. Everybody, check him out on tour. Great, fine, dynamite young musician. People don't use the word dynamite enough either. That's a great word, and people are wasting it by not using it. If somebody was like, "How was that concert?" and you were like, "It was dynamite," that person's like, "Fine, I might have to go see it." Something's dynamite. Also, I want to show you how selective my face is in terms of looking any good. So we're looking good. We're looking weird, gross, fat, mealy, blob-like. Not bad. This part's not bad. We're now in total Mayer eclipse. This is a total Mayer eclipse. And then we work in, this is almost like the waning and waxing phases of our planet's moon. We're now, see, this is like a new moon. This was a new moon. But now we're getting into crescent moon. Now we're getting into half moon. Oh, it's getting all right. It's still a little blobby. And then, wait a minute. Here we go. Here come my 15 good degrees of angle. 15 good degrees of angle. Now, and stop. Hi there. Now, this is a far cry from this guy. You don't want to know this guy. You want this guy. Hey, how you doing? I put my shirts on too hard. I'm a good guy to know. And then, if you want me to show you how something else works with the precariousness of the angles of my face, I'm going to hold the camera still, and I'm going to turn my face. Now, I think I have a pretty sensible take on the way that I look. Like, I go like, this shit's fine. I'm happy to have my run of cards here. This part, there you go. It's fine. I got no problem with it. I really feel like I can take on all comers this way. But this is starting to become like, he's a really fun guy to talk to, really nice to have around. Every once in a while I have a little bit to drink. I like to roll around with the guy. But as I begin to go this way, you have to think more and more about my accomplishments in life. You have to think more about what it is, how much of a guitar player I am, or a writer. You have, when I get here, you're like, oh, he's really good at what he does. He really seems really nice. And then when I get here, you're like, oh, this is just all because of the music. Like, the only reason anybody is interested in this is because of the music. And so I really only have it from here. This is where it starts going bad. And then here is like, you really, like, I have to have my Grammys with me to get anywhere like this way. They have to be on hand. And then you can say the same thing if we're working in the vertical y-axis, that, hey, ladies, great, fantastic. But then as you start going here, you'd hook up every once in a while if you had something to drink. And then we get here, and it's like, again, I have to have hand-typed sheets of all of my lyrics with me to get anywhere like this. But here, obviously, is why I'm holding it this way. And I do not drink beer anymore. I don't drink anymore, which is why I use coffee as my crutch. I gotta go, guys. This has been really, really fun. I also don't want to walk with you because you would see how disgustingly large my hotel room is, and I have no way to really defend it because it's ridiculous. I think it's like 9 hotel rooms put together. I wouldn't hear a knock at my door, and I think if I died in here, it would take months to find me. All right, but that's not going to happen because that's just not going to happen. Oh, all right. Well, I will see you guys later. Have an excellent Friday or whatever the hell day it is. And take it from me, a little celebrity PSA for you. Don't put your shirts on so hard. You know, really, you might want to pull the neck as you put it over because, man, this 20 years of just assaulting the bridge of my nose with a shirt. And I'm going to laser it off, and we're going to figure out how to get espressos to do that. We learned a lot today. It was great, honest to God.